If you're looking to build that God Squad to get the leg up on your competition, check out my new sponsor MutCoins Express on Twitter to get the fastest and cheapest MUT coins available. Use code WIZARD to get 10% off your order. What is going on, guys? Wizard of Oz here with another Madden 20 video, and it is a very exciting Friday. We've been waiting for about 3 weeks for this. We are finally going to be able to get our free golden ticket. If y'all didn't know, all you have to do is go to your fan appreciation challenges right here and get 120 stars. I'm actually recording this Thursday evening, so I don't have the ability to get the free golden ticket yet, but I wanted to get this video out early Friday morning just in case you haven't settled on who you want as your golden ticket yet. If you're back and forth between a few people, maybe this will help straighten it out for you. I'm going to go through every golden ticket that we have announced, and I'm going to rank them in order from 1 through 24. We're going to start at 24, of course, and work all our way up to 1, but these are my personal rankings of the golden tickets. Of course, you may not agree with me. If you don't agree with me, let me know down below why you think I'm wrong. But honestly, I think my picks are pretty good. I am really happy with the top 3 that I'm going to grab. I've got 1 that I'm going to get free, and then I'm probably going to buy 2 more, just kind of depending on what the prices do. Also, really quick, guys, before you get into my rankings, if you don't follow me on Twitter, me and RoboTeach are doing a giveaway. Go check out my Twitter page to see how you can enter once. But another way that you can enter is to just comment on this video, hashtag WazNation. Also comment with whatever golden ticket you're going to be picking today as your free one, but hashtag WazNation is all you need to do in the comments. That will count as 1 entry. You can enter 2 more ways. Go check out my tweet to see how to do that. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to be entered into the giveaway. Otherwise, I'm not going to pick you. If I roll you, I'm going to repick if you're not subscribed. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. All right, now let's get into these rankings. So assuming y'all are actually watching this on Friday when the market is going to tank, it's going to be tanked Saturday and Sunday as well. I'm going to be really interested to see what the difference in the prices are right here, but we're just going to go and filter by all the players. So the first one here is Quintin Demps, and he was, of course, one of the dev-made golden tickets. They released him yesterday. That's why his price is a little bit higher. And when they first showed him off, I was just shocked that he was a golden ticket, a 99, because all of the stats that they showed us on the front of his card, none of them were 99, and they didn't go in like they did with Keith Bullock and try and justify it by being like, oh, but look at his coverage and all that for a linebacker. No, they just showed us this, and they're like, here it is, and it was kind of garbage. But if you actually go to his back-end stats, he's not as bad. If you scroll all the way down, he's got 99 beat press, and that is actually really, really important, especially if you're doing stuff on the goal line where people might be pressing up on your wide receivers. He's going to be really good at actually getting off the ball. And now that I'm saying that, I just want to be clear. Every single one of these cards is very, very good. I'm not going to dog on you if you pick Quintin Demps, because if you're a Jets fan, I totally get it. But honestly, you probably shouldn't pick him just because of his price. So maybe pick one that's more expensive, and you could probably cop him. I bet he's going to drop below 300,000 on Friday. I don't know that, of course, but that would just be sort of my pick. But Quintin Demps is going to be at the bottom of the list, but by no means does that mean he's a bad card. Moving on to the next one, and you're going to kind of see a theme with the first couple that we go through. Anthony Barr here. Now, the good thing about Anthony Barr, really the only reason you should pick him up is if you plan on using him. Now, because he's 6'5". Okay, 6'5", can't be taught, can't be chemmed up or anything. That's incredibly good. He does have some pretty good stats and everything, but just overall, I mean, 99 tackle, 99 play rate, 99 block share, and that's all great. Really, really bad on the pass rush, so of course, don't rely on that at all. Decent speed, decent excel, just overall not a really great card. If we do go and look at some of his back-end stats here, he does have 99 play rec and 99 pursuit, which is pretty good, but honestly, the only reason you should be taking Anthony Barr is if you're planning on using him, so those 2 stats don't matter. 99 hit power is very good, but at this point in the year, a 99 overall left outside linebacker like Anthony Barr, they should have 99 hit power regardless. So still a good card, again, especially if you're planning on using him. You could definitely get some nasty pick animations. Definitely put Lurker on him if you pick him, I would say, but still, he's going to be towards the bottom of the list. Moving on to number 22 is going to be Keith Bullock. Again, another dev-made golden ticket. This one, man, people don't like this one. As you can see, he's already under 200,000. I don't even know it. He might be under 150 tomorrow. It's going to be kind of nuts, but low speed, low excel. The strength isn't great. Tackling's okay. Play rec, block shedding. Again, this is really only a card. He's actually really good in the red zone, but I mean, who's going to put him in right outside linebacker instead of Lawrence Taylor or Clowney or anyone like that? Yeah, he can be. He's really good in the goal line defense and all that, but I just can't justify this card being any higher than this. I do think he is a little bit better than Anthony Barr, just from what I've seen from gameplay. I think he plays a little bit better, but honestly, these two are kind of like 23A, 22B, however you want to call it, but you kind of flip-flop them, just sort of dependent. But the only thing with Keith Bullock is there's a lot better right outside linebackers to pick than him. Moving on now to 21, we are finally getting out of the dev-made golden tickets. We will revisit another one of them here in a minute, and it's going to be CreVon LeBlanc, and of course he's a quarterback. This was a player-made one. He's an okay card. A lot of these cornerbacks, I'm going to say, are okay cards, and when I say okay, I'm talking about in terms of golden ticket. He is better than pretty much every other cornerback in the game that's not a golden ticket. But he is the worst of the golden ticket cornerbacks. 95 speed, you can kim that up to 98. You can get it up to 99 if you have a theme team. 97 excel, you can kim all that up, but just watching him play, if you go and watch any of his gameplay or if you've played with him, he just seems to get burned a lot. I don't know what it is about him. He's only 5'10", maybe that's part of it. He seems to get beat up over the top a lot, but he does have 99 press, so if you like an aggressive corner that can kind of keep the receiver there and keep him on the line, then, you know, maybe CreVon LeBlanc is for you. Now we're getting into the top 20, and this card honestly barely cracked it. Mohamed Sanu, I would not pick this card. I'm telling you right now. Quarterbacks, if you're going to go with a quarterback, we're going to go over the other quarterbacks a little bit later. Mohamed Sanu, it almost looks like when you look at his stats that they were trying to go in between and kind of get a little bit of both, because he was not really a great runner, not really a great passer. He's kind of good at both, but he doesn't really excel at one thing. You know, he's just kind of a renaissance man all around. Now, if you have a Falcons team or anything, then yeah, I totally understand why you would want to take him. But other than that, I don't know. The other quarterbacks are just a lot better, honestly, so I just wouldn't really consider taking Mohamed Sanu unless, of course, you have the Falcons theme team. The next one on our list is going to be Mike Evans. So there are two cards that really surprised me in golden tickets. One that was not as good that I thought was going to be better, and one that I thought was going to be garbage that was actually pretty good. The first one is one that I thought was going to be a lot better that's not really good. Now, Mike Evans, the reason I thought he was going to be great is that 6'5" height. Again, not something you can kim up, not something you can teach. He's just really, really tall. Now, he has 95 speed. Again, you can kim that up to 98, even without a theme team. 97 excel, 93 agility. He's got a lot of 99s across the board, I'm not going to lie, and he looks really good. His stats, all the cornerbacks look really good on their stats. But Mike Evans, again, if you go and watch some of his gameplay, he just tends to get beat, which is weird because he's 6'5". But the height doesn't seem to be too crazy of a factor on cornerbacks this year, especially cornerbacks. So I don't know. Maybe you like him, maybe you've played him, but I just don't think he's very good. Better than CreVon LeBlanc if you want to go with a cornerback, but just not the pick for me. Coming full circle, we are going to finish up with the fourth dev-made card, and that's actually Brian Dawkins. And this one is a little bit lower on the wrist for a certain reason, and I will go over that later in the video because his stats are actually pretty good. 96 speed, 94 excel, 93 tackle, and then of course the big one is the 99 hit power. He doesn't have great man coverage, but honestly, if you're getting him at free safety, you should probably consider using him, put lurker on him. And then, of course, the coverage stats don't matter at all, which is where he's lacking a bit. Very, very good card. Brian Dawkins does play pretty glitchy, but I just think there's a much better option than Brian Dawkins. As you can see, he's only 6 foot. We will go over that in just a bit, why that is so significant. Okay, so the next two are two, again, that I think kind of flip-flop. It just sort of depends, maybe if you have a theme team or one that you like personally more than the other, but it's going to be Trey Edmonds and Adrian Peterson. I do have Trey Edmonds at 17 below Adrian Peterson, and again, it's just kind of a personal preference. He does have a lot of 99s, 98s. That's why I don't understand some of those lower ones. They don't even have a single 99, and these guys have several 99s, but regardless, he's good across the board. Again, none of these cards are bad, so if you want to pick him up, I won't fault you at all, but there's just a much better option at running back. Same for Adrian Peterson if you go in here and look. 97 speed, 97 excel, 96 agility, 99 carrying. I mean, overall, a pretty good running back. When I say pretty good, again, relative to golden tickets. But again, there is a much, much better option at running back. Adrian Peterson is just not the pick for me. And again, same for Trey Edmonds, just not going to be the pick for me. Getting into the top 15 of our list is going to be Brian Burns, left outside linebacker. And you're going to kind of notice the theme here. A lot of them, I'm going to recommend that if you pick them, you user them and you control them. So he's a very good card, 6'5". A lot of these guys are 6'5". People were smart and they picked very tall cards. 94 speed, you can kim that up to 97. That is crazy, crazy speed. But the big difference here between him and Anthony Barr, look at his block shedding, power moves, and finesse moves. I believe his block shedding is actually a little lower, but you can kim that up to almost 99. 85 power, 99 finesse move. He is going to be a very, very good pass rusher. He's also going to be a great user because he's 6'5" and you can put lurker on him. So he does both of those things. The problem with Anthony Barr is that he can only do one thing really well, which was just play pass defense. Brian Burns is going to be both. He's freakishly tall, like a lot of these guys are. But he's probably the best left outside linebacker in the game, and I would recommend him if that's a position you want to upgrade. Moving forward into one of the big boys, and wouldn't it have been funny if somebody had picked like an offensive tackle or something to do a golden ticket? Everyone would have been so pissed. It would have been great. But anyway, Reggie White. So his biggest weakness is his speed. Only 84 speed. But this dude plays really well. I've noticed, like, again, I play with Michael Strahan on my team fully powered up. I don't know what his speed is, but it's not top end, but he still gets in the backfield, man. Like the defensive ends, they do a really good job, even with not the high speed. Yeah, it is noticeable, but look at all the other 99s. He's got 6 99s on the bottom of his card there. That's nuts. This dude is going to be getting after the quarterback. Best defensive end in the game. Pick him up if you need a little bit of help in your pass rush or even in your run game. He's going to be able to stuff the run pretty dang well too. Now it's going to be the top cornerback of golden tickets, and it's of course Jalen Ramsey. I did think this card was going to be in the top 10 before he was announced. He is not though. Just again, his stats are really, really good. You can get most of those up to 99. I don't know what it is about these golden ticket cornerbacks, but they just get beat a lot. A lot of what I've seen when I have played with them, I did play with Jalen Ramsey, and he just got beat a lot, I felt like. At least not a ton, but more so than the golden ticket should. Not by, other golden tickets. I don't know. I would not pick a cornerback as my golden ticket. Again, maybe unless you're using him on a theme team or something like that. But if you're going to, I would pick Ramsey. I think he's the best of the cornerbacks by far. Inching closer to our top 10 here, Cam Newton is going to be number 12. And this card, I think, is really underrated. His price is very low, as you can see. 6'5". Yeah, that number's crazy. It's everywhere. Now, the reason he gets knocked is his 90 speed. And guys, it doesn't really matter. Because if you put escape artist on him, he's as fast as Lamar Jackson. They're all the same speed pretty much in the backfield. It's negligible at least. You can him up to 93 even without a theme team. I did do a gameplay video with him, so if you missed that, go check it out, see if he's for you. But honestly, guys, he breaks a lot of sacks, which the other quarterbacks on this list doesn't. He can run people over in the outfield. He's a very solid quarterback, just not going to be better than the other ones on this list. But if you pick Cam Newton, I don't blame you at all. He comes in at number 12. And number 11, the final one before we get to our top 10, is the biggest surprise for me, and it's Kelvin Benjamin, which we all thought this card was done as a meme. He is surprisingly good. He does incredibly well in the red zone. Of course, 93 speed. You can boost that up to a 96 though, even without a theme team. 99 jumping, 96 catching, 99, like a lot of 99s. No crazy deep route run, but you probably shouldn't be doing deep routes anyway because he's not that fast. This card kills it in the red zone. He makes some crazy catches. He is the biggest surprise for me. I thought he was going to be one of the worst golden tickets by far. So did everyone else when he first came out. But guys, he comes in at number 11. Just go watch some of his gameplay. He kills it. Just before we get into the top 10, guys, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button as well and hit the bell icon so you can know as soon as my videos come out. Thank y'all so much for watching. Now we are getting into the big dogs, the top 10. And the first one is going to be Troy Polamalu, who plays for the horrible Steelers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a Ravens fan, but we're going to be nice here. So Troy Polamalu is going to be a beast of a user at middle linebacker. Now, his biggest issue is his height there at 5'10". But if you put Lurker and Acrobat on him, Acrobat is the most underrated ability. I've said that in the past. I think it's very underrated. But if you put Lurker on him and user him, it's not really going to matter his height. You're going to get some crazy animations and get some big picks. Very, very good 97 hit power. He's going to be killing people in the middle of the field. He is the best middle linebacker in the game. Shazier is the only one that competes with him. Patrick Willis when he gets an upgrade in might. But he is definitely the best middle linebacker, and a lot of people use their middle linebackers, me included. So definitely one worth considering picking up. Our first quarterback in the top 10 is going to be none other than Josh Allen, who has an absolute cannon of an arm, and he has a great release too. Now, of course, like Cam Newton doesn't have that top end speed, the way that he excels over Cam is his release is incredibly good. You don't even have to put gunslinger on him or anything like that. His release is just fine without it. Very, very good throwing stats. Throwing to pressure could be a little bit higher, but overall, very, very good card. Great passer from the pocket. Again, there's that 6'5". He's going to be able to throw it over the offensive lineman, no problem. Josh Allen, he can air the ball out. He's basically a quarterback that has bazooka activated the entire game because he can throw it so dang far. Now, this is one that I think I might get a little bit of heat for, but honestly, he is friggin' good. Zach Gentry here, and the reason he is good, 6'8". 3 inches taller than everyone else we've said on the list, and a lot of people say height doesn't matter. Guys, go and watch some gameplay of this kid. He's good, okay? 91 speed at tight end is great. You can kim that up to 94, no problem without a theme team. 84 strength. His biggest issue, all of these have an issue, most of them, the top couple don't. All of them have an issue is run block, but you can put run block elite or whatever it's called on him to help with that. And honestly, a 6'8" tight end, you should probably be throwing to him more often than not anyway. Very, very good card. Definitely put abilities on him if you pick him up though, but I think he is very underrated. Best tight end in the game, in my opinion. Now, I said earlier that only 2 cards surprised me. I take that back. I actually have a third here that surprised me, and that is Michael Vick not being in the top 3 because Michael Vick is Michael Vick. I thought he was going to be in the top 3, and I've used Michael Vick a lot this year. If you watch my channel for a while, you know that I have, and I really, really like him. The left-handed quarterback kind of throws some people off, but honestly, not that big a deal. Really good stats across the board. You can boost most of them up to a 99. It's Michael Vick, one of the glitchiest cards in the history of Madden. The only reason I'm not considering taking Michael Vick as my pick is because I've used him all year and I kind of want to switch it up a little bit. But he does come in at number 7, and that is just a coincidence, even though his number is number 7. Now, number 6 is one that a lot of people probably have in their top 5 or even top 3, but it's going to be Julio Jones. The reason that I don't have him up there is because I think there's a couple of receivers that are right up there with him in terms of how good they are, included but not limited to Ultimate Legend Randy Moss, okay? So, very good card. Again, they're all very good cards, but holy crap, pretty much everything you can boost to a 99. 97 speed, which doesn't matter at all because you're going to boost that up with Sprinter. 6'3", he is the aggressive catch king. He's going to go up and get everything. If it's one-on-one with a cornerback, especially one of the ones we've gone over, he's probably going to beat him. He's going to beat most people. There might be one player that can beat him in the backfield, though. We'll go over that in just a bit. So now we are in our top 5, and our number 5 is going to be RG3, which again was another big shocker. They did an incredibly good job with this card. 95 speed, so he is not going to get that max 99. Again, doesn't really matter. You're going to have escape artist on him anyway, so he's running around as fast as he can in the backfield. 98 throw power, like all of these are great. The mid accuracy is a bit lacking, but that's okay. Everything else is 99. You're going to be able to boost it up to a 99. Very, very good card. The best thing about RG3 over the other quarterback that's on this list is his release. You don't even need to put Gunslinger on him if you don't want to. I probably still would if you like Gunslinger. It does lower the arc on your ball a little bit, so you throw a little straighter and you might hit somebody or, you know, not arc it out enough for them. But honestly, really good release. He's a very good card overall. Definitely worthy of his number 5 spot. Now, this card is going to be one that a lot of people pick, and I do not blame you at all, and it is Taylor Mays. The only reason I am not considering picking Taylor Mays is because I have his Steam Diamond card kimmed up all the way, and really the only difference between this one and that one is that he gets the 4th ability, which is big, but it's not enough for me to use a free pick on him. 98 speed, like again, guys, all of these minus man coverage, you can basically come up to 99. He is going to be one that you definitely want to use her if you pick him. Put Lurker, Acrobat, all that great stuff, Enforcer on him. He's going to kill people in the backfield. Taylor Mays has been one of the best cards in MUT all year long. He's still going to be after this. And now we are into the big dogs, the top 3. Now, these are going to be the 3 that I want on my team especially. And the very first one is going to be none other than Mr. Bo Jackson. Y'all know I got that Auburn blood in me. Got a little bit of bias, but guys, look at his stats there. Everything minus catching is going to be 99 pretty much on the front side of this card. If you've played with Bo when he was new, whenever his first new cards come out, y'all know he's glitchy. He's glitchy every year. This card just destroys people. Again, his only weakness is catching out of the backfield. Just get a backup running back to do your catching out of the backfield if you're 3rd and long or whatever. But Bo Jackson is an absolute beast of a running back. Best running back in the game. I don't think anyone's going to surpass him all year long. He is my number 3 pick. Getting into number 2, and this is the reason Brian Dawkins was a little low on the list. It's going to be none other than Megatron, Calvin Johnson. The biggest reason this guy is amazing is, of course, that 6'5" height. Now, 6'5" is important everywhere. Being tall is important everywhere. But guys, free safety, I'm telling you, I'm still using the zero chill Calvin Johnson. He beats the Ultimate Legend Randy Moss fairly often, even when he has his Moss ability active. Calvin Johnson plays glitchy all the time. He is so freaking good. And his biggest weakness always is that his hit power isn't that great. That was boosted up. You can get that up to almost 99. You can put Enforcer on him. He's going to be killing people back there. Again, just like Taylor Mays, one that you're going to want to use her because not that he needs it. He doesn't need the help. You can put universal coverage on him to help with that man coverage, but he is really freaking good if you use him. So definitely pick him up if you need a good free safety upgrade. And he's going to be picking balls for you all game long. Now for number 1, and drum roll please, you all know who it is already, and I swear it isn't just me being a homer for the Ravens. It is, of course, going to be Mr. Lamar Jackson, Lamarvelous. Guys, his stats are the best. Like, seriously, look at his stats. 97, 90, like everything. He doesn't have a deficiency anywhere. Okay, let's go to his back end stats here. 65 strength is whatever. 78 carrying, which again doesn't really matter. The quarterbacks are going to fumble. Guys, it's ridiculous. 98 elusiveness, 99 ball carrier vision, 94 spin move, 99 juke move. Guys, this card is ridiculous, okay? He is the most expensive card for a reason. He is the MVP for a reason. This is the best quarterback in the game. If he does have a weakness, it's that his release isn't the best. But if you put Gunslinger on him, it doesn't matter. This is the best quarterback in the game. Don't at me. No, I know a lot of you are going to take RG3 or Mike Vick or whoever. That's fine. Explain to me down below why you think they're better than Lamar. But in my opinion, Lamar is by far the best golden ticket, and he is going to be who I'm picking up today as my free golden ticket. So that is going to do it for that video, guys. Let me know what you thought about my rankings down below. If you think they're completely wrong, let me know why. Let me know who you are going to pick as your free golden ticket today, and if you're going to try and pick up any others, maybe tell me what your top 3 are and who you're going to be trying to acquire as the market crashes today. Best best of luck to you all with opening Fan Appreciation 2 packs. Don't open Fan Appreciation 1 packs. They kind of blow. So open the Fan Appreciation 2 packs. Let me know who you pull and all that stuff on Twitter. I love seeing all y'all guys' pulls and everything. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one.